Prosperity is bigger than success. It's the willingness to go above and beyond, create security for your family, and build something stronger for the generations that follow. Today's guest embodies that truth. And listen, I cannot wait to get into it. You guys ready? Let's go.
Here we go! Nicole Johnson, Nicole Johnson, Nicole Johnson, let's go!
Welcome to another episode of Prosperity Conversations. I am the Nicole Johnson, the founder of Wealthy Women Lifestyle. And today we are talking about grit, character, and the kind of legacy you build through hard work and heart. Oh, you guys, and yes, I love it. My guest today is Mr. Colby Tolbert, the founder of Tolbert Garage Door, one of the leading garage door companies in the DFW area. Y'all better make sure y'all get this, okay? Get this information. His journey is a testament to what's possible when you start small, stay humble, and stay committed to serving people with excellence. You all clap it up and welcome Colby to the stage. Hey, Colby.
Hello,
How are you?
hello.
Hey. How are
Hey,
you?
how are you?
Good. I'm so glad to have you here.
Nice to be
And
here.
listen, we had a fun time back in the green room. It ain't green, but you know what I mean. And I love getting to know more about our guests before they go live in our conversation. Because when I extended the invitation to come on board, I had no idea who would answer the call. And so Colby has told me several times how excited he is to be here tonight. And you just don't know. But one thing that I have done is prayed over the outcome, and the alignment has been so exceptionally close. And I'm sorry, y'all. It's just a pure blessing. Okay. It's been a pure blessing. So Colby, thank you for joining us. I know how busy you are, and I appreciate your time. So I'm going to jump right in with our question that we start with each guest. And that is, what does prosperity mean to you?
To me, personally, a lot of others might think it's money, but like we kind of spoke about in our green room, being able to not only succeed in what you're doing, but to allow yourself to succeed in what you want to do in life. Spend time with your family, your kids, to be secure, not having to stress all the time about paycheck to paycheck or the next bill. It's a sense of being able to get back into the community and be involved in your community. Money comes with all that, and it'll come, but that's not the meaning of it. It's being secure in your life with the friends and families that mean dear to you and your community.
I love it, Colby, because what I keep hearing you say is community, community, community. And you got kids. We had a conversation about those lovely little angels of yours.
Thank you.
And
Sometimes.
so, yeah, we gonna stay positive. We gonna stay
We don't talk
positive.
about the bad ones.
That's another show.
Yes, ma'am.
And what I love is something you said. You know, we all look at, especially when our kids are younger, my target audience fits in between the age of 35 and 55. What I love about that age range is that the goals can be different for everybody.
Yep.
And so right now, you and your lovely wife are at a stage where you got teener, and then younger, right?
Yep.
So
Yes,
you got
ma'am.
a little mix over there. And just when you thought you might be out the door with one, here come another one. Yeah, okay. But you're getting a taste of girls and a boy. But the most important thing is the activity that you get to be a part of in their life.
Yeah.
Talk to that, to the level of prosperity that you want for yourself.
It's the best. Being able to make an impact in their life. If that's not prosperity and prosperous, I don't know what is. So all of them, I've coached them all, especially until they started getting into middle school. Was always their head coach. So not only being able to teach them the skills of sports, but through sports, life lessons that can carry um, just as much as a family dinner and living in the moment. You know, everything in life is for true success is about perspective. So if you can have that perspective, not when they're gone and you're, I miss them, but live in the moment and realize this is a wonderful thing. Even, and I'll hit on this note, the kids the other day, they're in the house. It's easy for kids to be on tablets and phones these days. So Sarah and I went to take a nap one weekend. We've been doing a lot of work around the house just to lay down. And I said, y'all go outside and throw the ball. About 10 minutes later, I hear a psh. One of them hit a ball to the window. Well, I told Sarah, I said, one of them just broke the ball to the window, and just calm as day. And I come out there and I tell them, they think I'm mad. Hey, he did it. She did it. So I ain't even mad. Let's get it cleaned up. And they were in shock because it's just getting them outside. But the little things, just living life, being able to see them grow up, being able to give your input and teach them life lessons of value and to really a sense of meaning of what things are worth. And if we have a little more than others, to value it and give back into the community like we do so much of.
I love that. I love that. Ooh, got something stuck in my throat over here. When my daughter was in high school, she had a mentoring group. Give me 1 second, y'all. I don't know where.
You good. Take your time. Work it.
Sometimes we have to get some air and some drink. But when she was in high school, I noticed how her friends would be like, Brianna, what's this? And she would say, Michelle, what's this? And I'd be sitting back going, why they asking each other? They don't know. And so I said, Brianna, how would you like it if your friends came over and we had some semi-adult conversations? So got them over, got all the parents' permission, all of that kind of stuff. And they would always say, Brianna, your mom's cool. She's cool. She was like, my mom ain't cool. My mom's strict.
Sounds a lot like me.
She said she's strict. Y'all think she cool. She's strict. And so they started asking each other. And I said, so let me ask you guys something. Which one of you can tell me about labor pains? I don't know. I ain't never had no baby. And I said, so let me ask you this. If you can't tell me about labor pains because you've never had a baby, why do you all ask each other about your boyfriends when neither one of y'all never had one?
Mm-hmm.
I think y'all do realize y'all just as dumb as a box of rocks. And it was like the explosive laughter and everything. It was like, your mom is so cool. I'm like, oh my gosh, these children are so, but to be able to come back and then have that serious conversation with them, to let them know it's okay to ask adults in your life questions because you don't know. So the fact that your kids are asking you questions and that kind of stuff and just enjoying life with them, that in and of itself is prosperous because you only get your kids for a certain amount of time before they're telling you, well, Dad, I'm going out to college. Dad, I'm moving out. You're moving out. Sarah's going, yes, let's pack.
Maybe the opposite. I might say that she want them to live with us till they're 30. But
oh no, okay, well, all right. So somebody's trying to keep them home. So, but I love that. And something else you said, as a dad, you're really planning your life around them, and how it talk to our audience about that. Right now, it's you and Sarah. It's working kids. I heard you say it's working kids. How does that make you feel, especially knowing that they like you being around?
It's good. And like I was telling you earlier, there'll be time, and you hit the nail with the hammer on, they're not going to be here that long. So it's really valuable instead of trying to do your own personal, like going out, hanging out, having all the friends. Yeah, that's cool, but those friends are going to be here forever as well. Your kids aren't. They're going to be getting older, finding their own lives, doing their own things, and making their own families. So really soaking it in and enjoying. One thing they'll never be able to take from you are those memories. So the family trips, the Christmas mornings, Santa Claus, the night before Santa Claus. Those are all the special memories, and living in the moment, because it's not going to last forever. We'll get our time a little bit on the back end.
That's right. I love that. And so, Colby, talk to me about building your own business, and what example do you feel that you are setting for your kids, because your business really is the legacy that you're going to leave them.
100%. And that's one of the main reasons that I did it was nothing ever going to be left down to us. So I got really raised within the community from other people's parents, friends, borrowing all their clothes. We're going out to dinner or the fair. They're giving me money. And it's really a catch-22, because that's what made me who I am and gave me my grit and my toughness and my survival and my money management and everything else that's made me as strong as I am and able to give my kids everything I never had. But in turn, I still want them to have those characters that I have. So the business allows them to work within it, learn lessons, really see that all the nicer things that we've been able to start to finally break through and get comes from hard work and determination, and giving them opportunity, not just always giving them money, make them work for it. So it has a little bit of value, and they can, now when they buy those new pair of shoes, if I bought them, they're going to get dirty first week. If they had to work for a month to get them, those shoes are going to stay clean. I'm a one
like that never be dirty.
Oh man, when you grow up with one pair of shoes beginning of the school year and they got to last all year, you really learn, and it instills in you to this day. No matter whether you have money, don't have money, if you've grown up like that, it really makes you who you are.
Yeah,
so
I love
teaching them that.
I love that. My daughter, 1 year, this was the skinny jean phase.
Oh gosh, it's back in the guys.
Not me. We're not going there, Colby. We're not going there. But the skinny jean phase for my daughter, and it was shortly after her birthday. She had got quite a bit of birthday money. I had bought her several pairs, different colors, right? Mm-hmm. We walk into Walmart, and guess what's on the table? Skinny jeans, right? Mommy, look. You go ahead and look, baby. Colors that she didn't have. And before I knew it, it was 5, 6, 7 pairs in the cart. Now I'm heading to the register. I said, Brianna, did you get all the colors that you think you want? She said, yes. I said, did you bring your birthday money with you? Before I knew it, there were no skinny jeans in the cart. I already spent. I already got you what I'm going to get you.
Yep.
I said, well, what happened to? I got enough. Oh, okay.
And that's hard as a parent, but you're teaching her a lesson, because when she becomes an adult, she's going to have to budget in that same sense.
Listen, budget is my word. Budget is my word. So, Colby, let me ask you, because y'all listen. He done said one of my favorite words. So now I'm getting ready to sidetrack all the rest, the whole conversation. So, do you sit down with your kids about how they do you give them an allowance? Remember back in the day we used to get an allowance?
Yep.
Do you give them an allowance?
They do. We kind of how it works with us is our family duties are our family duties, like doing dishes, taking out trash. That's a little bit of just our responsibilities. But there's many other things, such as if they want to earn money or do that, then my son loves to, Dad, let me go organize your closet and your shoes. Okay, get a little $5-10 here. Or, hey, Dad, can we go work with you at work today? So like Sarah's not paying me $10 to do the dishes, and I'm not paying her $10 to do any laundry. That's we helping each other out as a family in those aspects. But yes, they'll come up and ask for money or what can I do, Dad? Hey, that car it needs washing. I was gonna go pay or do it myself, but I'd much rather you get the money. So that's kind of how we do it. They have the opportunity to go to work with me, especially more in the summer months when it's a little more not doing anything at the house. They're starting to see that money buys things and not just dad and mama. And they're out with friends. So yeah, we allow them to do not so much a chore list, but task or even work at the shop to see to earn money.
I love that. Now, do you help them budget and put a certain amount of what they earn aside in savings or even if you tithing, anything like that?
They're actually, yes, we mentioned my oldest one who's 16. She's actually, she don't need no lessons in the sense of she works at a hamburger joint and she puts her money and stacks it and stacks it and stacks it and kind of plays it to where not asking like for the skinny jeans in a cart, but asking, oh, I'll go eat with y'all, knowing that when we're eating, dad or mom are going to pay for that instead of me just going and eating what I want to eat out by myself. And in order to stack her money and stack her money. So, yes, she does that. My middle one, same thing. She may not be as disciplined on the money, but and we talk about budgeting and saving up, not buying so much lower, cheap things you feel that you have to have now, but having the buying power to have better amounts of money. So you want the nice item, or you want to, when you're 16, a car, you can build towards that, and then we'll match the back end of it. So yes, they both do. And then Jackson, he's just, I don't think, or no, he's ready for the money too yet, but he's getting there.
He's getting there. Listen, I'm going to tell you something. I hope that the listeners will take this down. Stockpile. It is a way for you to set up. It's for the kids to help learn how to invest. And I'd love to sit down with you and Sarah to talk about that a little bit more. But
Absolutely.
Stockpile is great for kids to learn about investing. Because my kids would be like, Mommy, I want those Nikes. I say, you want Nike stock?
Yep.
Now I tell you what, you earn enough, half goes into stock, and then if you got anything left over to go buy some Nikes, then that's on you. But let's do stock. You'll get a better return on your investment. So I love this, and as
Do
a
you do a
parent,
lot of stocks yourself?
I do. I actually
Okay.
use a platform called Acorn, which I really love because it allows me to attach my debit cards and my credit cards, and it does a roundup through my bank. And then they invest on my behalf into different stock portfolios based on my risk assessment. So at
Gotcha.
a certain age, I was doing more riskier investments, but I own stock like Apple. I've got real estate stocks. I've got some weed stock. Don't tell nobody.
Hey, that's a boom. You've been doing your research. It's gonna.
Yes, yes. And so since we went there, I'm going to tell everybody, tell my community, if you are not sure what stock to invest in, go watch stocks. Go to Yahoo Finance, set up a portfolio, any place where you are spending your money. Got paper towels, whatever. I own stock in Tesla. I watch what they do. I watch what it does. I own stock in Southwest Airlines. I own stock in real estate, not just the weed stock, but the real estate where the weed is grown.
Yep.
Okay. So I want to make sure that I got the top part and the bottom part. So you can create a whole portfolio and watch various stocks, but not just watch what they do at the close and open of the day, but there's historical data.
Quarterly,
Micro,
yearly. Yeah,
yes,
absolutely.
it'll tell you when they are doing their dividends. I have through Stockpile, all my dividends are automatically reinvested. Don't send me a check, buy me some more stocks.
Yep.
So, all kinds of information. And if you're not sure, listen, you can reach out. That you guys follow me on social media, ask questions in my Facebook group. You can ask me on my Facebook page. It's tons of ways to get started. So I love that. And again, if you and Sarah want to have a conversation about it, I'd be happy to talk to you guys about that, because building a business that leaves legacy for your family, this isn't just about dollars in the bank. It's about building something that is going to make money, as my client calls them, sleep coins. Let's get them sleep coins, Miss Nicole. So I appreciate that. So, Colby, when you think about how you grew up, how you're raising your kids, right? Totally
Yep.
different aspects and outlook. How do you see the next maybe 10 years of your life when you think about prosperity? Where do you see yourself, you and Sarah, just you and Sarah, in the next 10 years?
For my prosperity, that's going to equal more time away from the day-to-day grind of business. Uh, More time. What I do and love is being in the community, marketing, growing from the outside, operations and day to day. No matter, I'm good at it. I built it. I know the ins and out of running this company from every aspect in it, but that wears on you over decades. And my prosperity on that is a lot more freedom and allowing it to run itself. And hey, I know the kids, when you're building it, they don't want nothing to do with it. But when they get out of school and they have their degrees and they're trying these other jobs and don't like where they're working, it allows them the opportunity to circle back into a family company where it has their last name on it, and a sense of freedom and inspiration to grow it even further than where dad got it. And in that turn, Sarah and I enjoying our lives and all the hard work we did raising them, growing up with them, and taking a little one-on-one vacations, maybe getting a house somewhere, vacation house, and working on investments. I'm actually very familiar in stocks as well and do a lot myself. And having money, maybe some rental house properties, Airbnb, and allowing other streams of revenue to pile up, and giving the kids the opportunity to go within the company and take the baton from me and take it even further than I did, and then start to really enjoy my life from putting the work forward and enjoying the back end. And I'm only 36, so I mean, that's only 10 years or less. And then I've had a lot of opportunity to sell my company, but I refuse to do it as hard as it gets. And I think about it and I sit on it. But always wanted my why, building it through the hard times, when you got to have a why or else you're just going to give up when times get hard. Motivation's cool and all, but dedication is the only way you get through it. And you got to have a why that keeps you dedicated. So if I sold it, yeah, I could get tons of money and I could enjoy that freedom right then and there, but money's going to wash up, and then your kids don't have that sense of security to find their way back into. So that's why I probably won't ever do that. But that's in a short answer, Sarah and I's time, kids come back into it, and that's my prosperity within the next 10 years.
I love it, because sometimes we don't always look at legacy, what we leave for our kids, what we build for our kids. And so when you talk about a why, I always say your why has to be so strong and personal to you that nothing and no one will get in the way of keeping you from achieving that why.
Agreed.
And sometimes it has to be so strong that, sometimes we're the problem.
Yep.
Sometimes we are the problem. But I tell people, not only do I see you as the problem, I also see you as the solution. So once you wrap your mind around your mindset on, if I don't, who will? Right. And so, Colby, I love your story. You and Sarah are absolutely amazing. I can't wait to meet those kids of yours. So being someone who has, as they say, built your business from the ground up. Lord, I hate that statement, but
It's true though.
look, I built my house from the ground up. Who starts with the roof? Nobody. Everybody's is from the ground up. But with that hard work of your for yourself, right? What would you say to somebody who's listening to us, watching us on across the airways, watching us across the TV or the computer screen? What would you say to them because they're feeling stuck? They have a business idea, they're feeling stuck, they don't feel supported. What would you say to them to help them go just to the next step?
uh, Not only that you can do it, but honestly, and everybody might have a different opinion on this, but not only a strong why, and you have to find something that you truly, whether you want to do it that day or not, you're going to do it because, like you said, a strong why has to hold you accountable and is going to push you through. But having faith in God, and reaching out to Him, let your problems become His. And I promise you, in the early days, like probably 16, 17, 18, with science and everything, I was super skeptical and not really a true believer. May have said, yeah, I know God, I believe, but not the journey of building a business in the past about 10 years. And there's so many things that I should have fallen, and He catches me. And I mean, when you start to see these miracles, and you start to realize that the way you were living your life came with nothing but bad things with it. And when you live truly by God's word, and you're faithful, you're giving back to your community without any expectation of getting in return. You're doing everything right. All these blessings start to come, and there's still challenges. God doesn't want you to, nothing's going to be easy. You still got to put in the work, but all those are little battles that are building you up for tomorrow's battle or next year's battle that you're not ready for right now. And you look back and you really start to get a sense of it. And it's giving me chills now. You start to you really feel invincible in a way of, no matter what, I'm going to let go. So, and pray and give Him some of my battles and fears and talk to Him on a daily basis. And I promise you, you'll start to see success in your life. And no matter what aspect, whether that's family and hardship there, or if that's business and hardship there, or whatever it may be, you really will start to see doors opening up for you. Do the work that's set in front of you, but He's going to make sure that the next door opens and the next door opens.
I love it. Listen, if you didn't get motivated to stay dedicated to your cause by that, listen, we just gonna say some prayers over there for you.
Amen.
But I really hope that it does, because it really does speak to Colby's heart. It speaks to the mission of what this platform is trying to do, to encourage you to not only just find something for yourself, right? But to stay dedicated to it, because life is going to do all the things. It's going to do everything that it's supposed to do. It's not about the actions that happen to you. It's about how you react, because that's what you can control. So, Colby, thank you so much. I appreciate you being here. I have enjoyed getting to know the behind the scenes of Tolbert Garage Door. And listen, you guys, make sure you are connecting with him. This is his Facebook page. He's got two of them, one for himself as well as one for his business. Make sure that you're checking him out. And if you need services in the DFW area, go do that too. This is an opportunity for us to be able to, for me to be able to showcase entrepreneurs in the different areas, because everyone who's been on Prosperity Conversation owns a business, right? Or has written a book, or they have a product, or they have a service. But some of them have been global. I've had someone from Pakistan. Let's see, several parts of the UK. So this has been an amazing journey. But when I have someone who's right in the DFW area with me, I'm extremely extra supportive because we're all in this together. And so, as a federal employee who was just impacted not too long ago by the 42-day shutdown, listen, I want you guys to understand you don't have to stay stuck in that place. You don't have to be out here alone trying to figure out what you should do. Okay. Colby is here as an example of what grit and hard work and dedication will do for you. And I promise you, if you stay connected here on this platform, you're going to find something or someone that gives you that push that you need. Okay. All right, Colby, we're going to have to look. We'll have to have a date. You, me, and Sarah, we'll have to have a date.
I'm ready. I knew from day one when I felt your energy and your personality, I said, she's awesome before we even got to talk. So thanks for having me. I really enjoyed it. And whenever you're ready, you let me know.
Absolutely, I will. As I say all the time, prosperity is not something you chase, it is absolutely something that you choose. This has been another episode of Prosperity Conversations. I am your host, the Nicole Johnson. And as always, till next time, have a good night.
Bye.
Bye.